Hey everyone, welcome back to another Draco Reaction Vlogs, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and also give a thumbs up on the channel. So today, Spurs won, West Ham won. It's kind of a boring performance from both of the teams, honestly. And based on the result, I'm a bit disappointed that could have had the opportunity to jump up from 16th to 14th if we win against West Ham, because West Ham are also poorer than us in terms of where we are in the league. I know the league's dusted, but it would be nice getting a win and getting ourselves prepared for the upcoming trip to Norway this Thursday. But of course, we couldn't take the 3 points home today, and I'm a bit disappointed. It was also pretty boring from both teams in terms of attack. Both teams were toothless in attack, and both teams had some good chances on goal. So I can probably just go break down the match. So we started the match. Started pretty well. Pressed up a bit well. Also had some chances. I think Odegaard scored his first Premier League goal today, so that's big up to him. I think Tell won the ball off of Kilman, and he passed it straight to Odegaard to Richie, who didn't pass it to Odegaard, who also finished pretty good. And after we scored first, West Ham didn't take on to find the back of the net, and I think Vicario has out some smoke because could have saved Bowen's shot, but instead it went through his legs, and we conceded after we scored. So it was 1-1 by halftime. Still had more chances to go. Like Tell, I think Tell's free kick should have been on target, and it was a bit it was a bit not clinical enough. I think Tell shouldn't be able to take set pieces that much. Based and also Richie had some chances as well as some of our midfields. Our midfield was a bit non-existent, where we were at times cut open. I think the way Bowen scored, Wan Bissaka just cut open with a through ball through to Bowen that Spence should have closed him down a bit, and then it went straight for Vicario's legs. And after the start of second half, it was just a snooze fest. I think no team wanted to I guess put up a fight or at least try to score a winner. And I think from us, we only made a single change. We didn't bring on Johnson. We only brought on Moore for Richie, I think. But I think we did much better in the second half. We just weren't clinical enough, such as Richie's attempts of skying, I guess, the ball he should have finished at, as well as Tell's chance as well. I think Tell did pretty good today. He created some chances that we should have taken and buried them in the net, and we could have been a couple of goals up. I think Sar and Basuma had some chances away from goal, but of course they were off target. And I think it's a bit disappointing. I think Kulu he's played an entire game of 90 minutes. He didn't do that much today. Honestly, I wish should have never stayed on the pitch after 60 minutes. Should have brought on brought on probably Johnson or Moore. I think we brought on Moore for Richie, but Johnson never even got off the bench. He was just warming up the bench, and we didn't have that much attack because I think Solanke and Madison got injured when we were playing Bodo Gimp, as well as Bergvall. I think Bergvall hurt his ankle and he's out of the season for good. Yeah, I think West Ham also has some chances. I think when Ward-Prowse came on, they could have scored at least two or three based on set pieces that Ward-Prowse took. I think he took one, Bowen headed it, but Vicario made a nice save. So that was a good header from Bowen. I think Ward-Prowse also took a free kick at the last minute, but I think Vicario was also he did made up for I guess the error. I think he was prepared for the free kick, but good thing Ward-Prowse's free kick went wide of the post. I think a bit clumsy from our defense. Honestly, I think Spence or Gray were getting tossed off the ball like Kudus and Bowen at some points. I think they could have some chances to score, but West Ham players couldn't score once. Couldn't really say anything negative nor positive. Still a bit disappointed we couldn't take home the 3 points, but at least it stops us from getting to 20 losses for now. Wanted to see more action on Thursday. I know we made a lot of changes to our starting lineup after we beat Bodo Gimp 3-1 at home. And considering I don't know if Madison will be back by before Bodo Gimp because of his knee, or maybe Solanke because he also came off injured. Time will tell. We'll see. Hopefully they're all right. And I heard that Bodo Gimp at Norway is a difficult place. A lot of good teams from around the world who faced Bodo Gimp, they came to their place and they've lost to them. So I know we beat them 3-1. We scored free. We dominated them. But Bodo Gimp got one back in the end. And they could use that end goal that they got back to completely cook us off the planet. So you just got to be aware, and also show up on Thursday. I think we kind of showed up today during West Ham, but I think it still wasn't good enough based on how toothless our attack was and how non-existent our midfield was. We're lucky that West Ham didn't cut us open that much. Otherwise, I think both either us, West Ham, or us Spurs could have won it. But you know, it is what it is. Not necessarily disappointed. I will be extremely upset if we go out to Bodo Gimp on Thursday, because that is an important match to save our season. Considering we only got 3 Premier League games matches left, and I can only see us taking at most 6 points, because we got to face Palace at home. We have to go to Villa Park, and I heard Villa are pretty good away. I think Palace are also pretty good away from home. So you gotta keep watch out for us. And then Brighton's our last game, and then after that, after I guess the season's over, because considering the league's already done, and potentially we could get Europe if we get past Bodo and beat Man United in the final. If we do that, then we can get into Europe. But I still want to have some players, and if we don't, then I think this whole team needs to clear out. I think there's some deadwood players that need to be let go of, and they should probably consider moving on. Considering that, I think both transfer windows for the season were subpar at best. So we can get some experienced players, and then will help the team out next season. But you know what it is. We just have to keep our heads up for Bodo Gimp on Thursday and try not to lose our heads when we're in the artificial turf on Norway. Thanks everyone for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm out.